somehow you were able to be airlifted directly or teleported directly. Hey, y'all, gravity, any evening above ground living. Hope everyone had a joyous day, a productive day. I mean, on this dinner. I'm going to let y'all eat on this Tucker Carlson piece. This man sat with another white man and said there's systemic racism against white people. Weren't y'all the same ones that told us ain't no such thing as systemic racism? Maybe we missed it. How the hell are you colonizing, like somebody said in the chat, how are you colonizing systemic racism now? Boy, tonight we're going to troll white people. Yes, we are. Interesting. Well, let's see who's in the building before we start. Brother Tony Rain, hello. Hope you're having fun on that boat. Did you do the zip line? I saw you ate some of that Kang. That's the jump off. Hopefully you got the spicy ketchup with it. Or the Junkanu sauce. Jerry Bedford, hello. Black Spider, hello. Cosmo Fury, hello. Reparations Nation, hello. Miss Nisi, hello. Demetra Shepherd, hello. And for those who have not said anything in the chat or in the comments, good evening. Damn, Tucker. There's no way I can't be available. Don't you do it. There you go. Sorry, I gotta go dig up an oldie but a goodie. But let's get into it.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker.
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 If somehow you were able to be airlifted directly or teleported directly from 1994 to 2024, you'd notice an awful lot of changes. Primary among them would be the internet. But the biggest change you'd probably notice about our public conversation is how white people were so openly attacked and denigrated. Yes, a racial group. So in 1994, you were about 30 years past the civil rights movement. And in 1994, the operating assumption of virtually everyone in the United States was the main lesson of the civil rights movement
of the letter from the Birmingham jail and the Edmund Pettus Bridge and all the different sacred moments that we grew up hearing about. The main lesson of those moments was,
make sure as a white person, you always bring up MLK and the civil rights struggle before you say you're bullshit. Because that way, they can't accuse you of being racist. Damn, this chicken and rice is good. Go ahead, Tucker.
it is immoral, in fact, unacceptable, to attack people on the basis of their race. So then if you fast forward 30 years to find the same country engaged in a public hate frenzy against people because of their race, you would find that bewildering. How did this happen?
Funny thing about that, Tucker, this is gonna get this clip is gonna get abused tonight. Not that. That's a thumbnail. We're talking about this.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker, explain this. I'm gonna give y'all about 20 seconds to read that. Explain that. Interesting. Just want to give some caveats.
Of course, there would be the discrimination, the institutional racism of hurting people on the basis of their race in hiring, in admissions to schools, in federal contracting, in promotions. There would be all of that. But there would also be the public manifestation of it, of saying out loud, we just don't like you. You're not as good. You are morally defective because of your skin color. You say this about white people who founded the United States. You'd be shocked by that. And then to turn on the TV and see the president of the United States do the very same thing, you'd think maybe you'd been drinking ayahuasca. You'd see Joe Biden say things like this.
History has thrust one more urgent task on us. Will we be the generation that finally wipes out the stain of racism from our national character? We've all seen the knee of injustice on the neck of Black Americans. Racism, nativism, fear, demonization have long torn us apart. But a Black parent, no matter how wealthy or how poor they are, has to teach their child, when you're walking down the street, don't have a hoodie on when you go across the street.
Domestic terrorism from white supremacists is the most lethal terrorist threat in the homeland.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I am stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
White supremacy is the most lethal threat to the United States. White people are the threat. They are evil and they are dangerous. That's
funny thing about that statement you just said, Tucker. FBI said that in what year, family? 2006, when they released their report, how white supremacists are in the military and these police jurisdictions. Who was president? Oh yeah, Bush 2, Republican, conservative. He won his second term by proclaiming he talked to God in the White House. Yeah. Y'all been playing victim ever since y'all got off them boats. At least that's what the cousins tell me. Continue. I'm gonna go back to eat this chicken and rice.
It's not just a senile president making that one statement. That is the people in charge of the country reinforcing that statement and that theme every single day of the year, not just by their words, but with their deeds. What is this? Why does no one mention it's happening? Why does anyone who does mention it's happening get attacked as a white supremacist for complaining about racism? And maybe more important, where does it go? Is there any other ending to the story but hurting people physically? Lots of people. Could we have a resolution that doesn't look like Rwanda? Jeremy Carl is an author who's thought a lot about this. He's got a brand new book called The Unprotected Class, How Anti-White Racism is Tearing America Apart. He joins us now. Jeremy, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks so much for having me,
it may
Tucker.
be an advantage or maybe a disadvantage of being a little bit older that this is like the one thing you never thought, or I never thought you would see in America, which is our leaders openly attacking people on the basis of their race just 60 years after the civil rights movement that supposedly taught us the opposite lesson in the Civil Rights Act. So how did this happen, do you think?
Well, it's an interesting question, right? And I think you just hit on a key point, which is 60 years. We are as far now from the Civil Rights Act as they were basically from the Wright brothers. So there's been a lot of time that's kind of got a lot of water under the bridge since that time. And a lot of things have happened. And I think it was begun with very sincere intentions. But I think rather quickly, certainly, 10, 20, 30 years down the line, it got really hijacked to the point that we went from trying to treat people equally to what has eventually amounted to reverse racism.
Right. Or just, I guess I would just call it racism, because it seems like the standard would remain the same no matter the race of the person being discriminated against. You can't attack people. You can't punish people for the color of their skin, for how they were born. So like that seems like a pretty easy principle.
Don't you just love it when they declare things like that and then they go outside and do it? Continue.
To uphold. It's pretty straightforward.
Well, I would agree with you, Tucker, but it's, nonetheless, we're really seeing throughout, and this is what I really wrote the book about, throughout many different areas of endeavor, and whether that be when we're looking at how crime gets talked about, to what's going on in Hollywood, to the educational system and monuments coming down, and everything you could imagine. Kind of the white person is kind of the great enemy. It's the kind of the evil guy in 1984, the kind of 2 minutes of hate we have to have against him. The Emmanuel Goldstein figure kind of is the white person in particularly the Democratic Party's discourse today.
What's interesting, though, is that typically when you see these moments of scapegoating, which are clearly, kind of inherent to people, I mean, they pop up in every society at every time through history. Like there's something in people that wants to separate a small group and like blame all its problems on that group. But it's usually it's the minority, of course, the persecuted minority. Whites are still, for at least as of today, probably change soon, of course, but they're still the majority in the country. So like, have you ever seen anything like that happen?
I haven't, Tucker. It's kind of amazing to watch because whites are still a 58% majority. It's no longer a majority of the under 18, but of adults, it's still a solid majority. It's a super majority of our voters still in every presidential election, although just barely in the last presidential election. And yet they've become this figure of hate. And it's really been kind of fascinating.
Don't you just love it when they are playing revisionist history live on video? Now, all of a sudden, just in the last 4 years, because that's what he's alluding to. We'll even say 8. We'll grant him a little bit of grace because he's an idiotic white man. You got to give idiotic white people a little bit of grace before you destroy them. White people became victims in 2016 when Trump came down that escalator. That's when they became victims. I thought y'all weren't victims. I thought y'all said victimhood was no good. What if I said for Weeks family, they saw the liberals making all that money playing victim, and they wanted a piece of that action? Yeah. I hear a couple babies crying. You know what they say? Pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Go get what do we like to say, family? Go get it out the mud. Come on, moral authority.
And disturbing to watch and to kind of think about why that happened. And one of the things I suggest in my book is that really ultimately this is a legitimizing ideology for ultimately resource transfer and resource confiscation. And that takes the form of some of this reparations conversation or land back or some of these other things. And they sort of start out on the extreme left and everybody goes, oh, well, that's silly. That's never going to happen. And then all of a sudden, it is happening and you're a racist if you think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's happened and it's still happening in other countries. Rhodesia became Zimbabwe and the whites were killed and their land was taken and their money stolen. And it's happening in South Africa right now. Of course, we're not supposed to look at it, but it is happening actually. I wonder why the majority is putting up with it.
Well, that's a good question, Tucker. And I can't even I don't have a perfect answer for that myself.
I do. Say it with me. Say it loud and say it proud. Y'all are cowards. Only took 3 words. Y'all are cowards. Y'all talk online. Y'all talk in front of them microphones. Y'all talk on film. Y'all talk on your social media. Y'all are cowards. All that talking y'all do, the second y'all get pressed, y'all fold faster than a Chinese laundry. We can go outside. Y'all try to press us. We fixing to press you back. Oh, nah, look, everybody. They're aggressive. They're violent. Y'all go outside and try to press people. You get lead in your face. Shit.
No medicine. There'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine. There'd be no mayonnaise.
Wait a minute. Y'all go outside and try to press people. You start crying about how, a black man let off a shot.
You want some more?
We might have more. Y'all want to go outside and y'all want to press people the way, you know, black people press people, and you get knocked out to the point where you can't walk.
You want some more?
We might have more. You go outside trying to press people, and your black surrogates try the same thing and then get cussed out by methed out white girls asking them if they're black people.
You want some more?
We might have more. Y'all go outside, y'all try to press people, you put up idiotic posts on social media about black doctors. We talking to you, Lauren Witzka, aka the methed out Amanda Bynes. And you get community noted.
You want some more?
We might have more. Y'all go outside, try to press people, and all of a sudden, people buck back on you, and then you want to call police like a bunch of Karens.
You want some more?
We might have more. Look at Tucker's face. He trying to press. The only thing he trying to press is that extra fart that the mic doesn't pick up.
You want some more?
We might have more. Y'all go outside and try to press people, and then you end up in a Kenneth Walker situation where he busts back, hit a cop, and he get to go home. Shout out to that man.
You want some more?
We might have more. Y'all want to go outside and try to press people. Then we watch your favorite white supremacist militia run down the street getting chased. Now, mind you, it's 40 of them. They're getting chased by 5 black people. One of them is pregnant. One of them is pushing a stroller, and the other 3 are men. And one of them, like somebody in that group, he might be gay. So he want that ass.
You want some more?
I might got one more. Y'all want to go outside and try to press people. Damn, this is some good chicken. Y'all go outside and try to press people. Then you have these splaining situations that you're seeing on the screen. We're victims. We're victims. The cops ain't helping us. Meanwhile, the cops are hitting you upside the head. You can't believe it. Sucks to be you.
You want some more? Do you? All right, bim, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my way.
And ultimately, one of the main reasons I wrote this book is because I don't think anybody should be putting up with it, regardless of race. I mean, we shouldn't have.
I agree.
We shouldn't be putting up with racial discrimination in our society in 2024. But I think, kind of white people, it's like a Stockholm syndrome almost, where they're like in a hostage mode in terms of some of the ways that they're thinking, where they sort of are in love with their captors.
Well, I think that white man just said that white people love black people. I think he's low-key trying to admit that. They hate black people so much, but they love black culture. They love the food. They love the music. Family, don't let them discourage you. Them motherfuckers is playing Cowboy Carter right now. They played it at that NASCAR event when them white girls showed their titties. They had Jolene on. Yes, they did. And they went nuts when Dolly Parton came in when the beat dropped. Yes, they did. Tucker Carlson right now probably listening to Gucci Mane.
Hey!
Then when he's done, he got to decompress. So he probably gonna put on some Waylon Jennings. That's fine. That's fine. And then since he has it on random, next thing he out there, he playing Big Pimpin' by Jay.
Hey!
Hell yeah. Do your thing. Then he playing the Migos song Shabba Ranks, the remix. He don't know what Shabba Ranks is saying, but it's fire.
Hey!
But then he got to decompress again. So he got to the stoplight. He went scrolling through. Guess what song he played, family? He played Steven Seagal featuring Lady Saw Strut. Yes, he did.
Hey!
He about to get outed by this white man. Watch.
and they're not able to kind of accept what's going on. And particularly on the left, it's this sort of notion that because we, of course, like every nation, have had an imperfect past, that white people have some hereditary blood guilt. And I think the balance of American history just shows that that's a really myopic and childish way to look at our history and our country.
Well, it's demonstrably absurd. If America is so racist, if systemic racism is such a barrier, then why are non-white people moving here by the millions? So obviously that's silly, but it's a little weird to say that, you hate whites, but you need to live in a country founded by whites whose systems are Anglo systems. Like that. I mean, maybe I'm being too logical here, but it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it points to some of the absurdity here. And you also touched that, of course, people from all sorts of different backgrounds are clamoring at the door. We're right now dealing with this, of course, with illegal immigration. And even if you look at some of these groups, and again, something I discuss in the book, there are all sorts of non-white ethnicities in this country among immigrants and among citizens, in which particularly among Asian American groups, but not exclusively. I mean, if you were to even look at Nigerian Americans, or particularly Igbo Americans, for example, they would have an average higher income than the average white American.
Thank you, Mr. White Man. Yes. Thank you. Yes. He mentioned us. He mentioned us. Yes. Thank you, Mr. White Man. He mentioned us Igbos. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes. We told you we better than you black American niggas. We so better. The white man says so. We are better than the white man. Yes. Nigerians are up. We run Houston. We run Dallas. Yes. Yes, we know we run like Japas, but we run everything because the white man says so. Yes. Put us over more, Mr. White Man. Yes.
People say, well, I can't really get a job. I have no expectation working in a big company because I'm a white male. It's like, why would you accept that? Like, if you're 22, what did you do to deserve that? And what does it say about your country that it's doing it to you? Like, why do people put up with that for a second?
I agree, Tucker. I mean, and I wrote this book because I didn't understand that either. And the only thing I can come up with, or not the only thing, but the leading kind of hypothesis I can have is that a lot of people have kind of been so brainwashed by a lot of the propaganda from the left that they're just simply not aware of some of the realities here.
So they weren't brainwashed by the right. How did y'all become victims? Who brainwashed you?
And so what I've tried to do in the book is just to detail the enormous number of ways throughout many, many different areas of endeavor right now where whites are being discriminated against.
I want to hear this, and I think you guys want to hear this too. He's about to tell us where white people are being discriminated against. This should be good. I put down the food. I got to hear this.
And to say, hey, guys, we shouldn't be putting up with this. Why are we putting up with this? We certainly wouldn't put up with it if any other group were being discriminated against in this way. So why do we?
Yeah, you do, because y'all laughing. Y'all watching me like, oh, your ancestors had nothing to do with what you got doing now.
We not have the self-respect to kind of stand up for ourselves.
Well, I couldn't agree more. And it's not that we wouldn't be putting up with it if any other group is being discriminated against. It's that other group would not be putting up with it. And you see that. And there are groups who just won't put up with it. And I say that with admiration, because why would anyone put up with racism? Especially since...
Oh, Lord, the Troubleman twins are in the building. The Troubleman twins are in the building, family. Now it's about to be fun. Now it's about to be fun. Ooh, Mark Lamont Hill is doing his show tonight. Ooh. Ooh. He got Daryl Scott on there too. Ooh, we might have to pull up on him. Uh-oh. Hang on. The Troubleman twins are in the building. We got to give it to them one time. Troubleman twins, come here. We love you, right? All right. They go to Troubleman twins. That's y'all's new intro. I'm finna cut this up. Martin Lamar Hill's talking to Daryl Scott, but that motherfucker can't come over here. All right. I'm gonna get all right. I get it. I get it. All right, back to Tucker. Wait a minute. We gotta do it right.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker.
Anti-racism, being against racism, is our state religion. So, I mean, how paradoxical that in a country where the one thing you can't be is racist, that anti-white racism is enshrined in law, custom, and culture.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, yo.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
That in a country where the one thing you can't be is racist, that anti-white racism is enshrined in law, custom, and culture, and no one mentions it.
Anti-white racism is in culture now? Really? Culture. You mean that same culture where you can't even make a joke about white people without fragility? That's what you're talking about? Or you mean y'all are being raised, y'all being hates because y'all think y'all are telling these jokes and y'all think y'all funny. Maybe this anti-white, racism is secret that y'all can't take credit, y'all can't take criticism and y'all can't take consequences. But some of y'all can take a dick. Oh
It's around. It's around.
That's my fault. I didn't mean to say that. That's my fault. That's my fault. I did not mean to say that. Yes, I did. Hey, white people. According to Tucker Carlson, all of y'all, men and women, y'all can take the D, but you can't take a joke.
It's around. It's a wrap for you, round.
This is gonna sound so wrong. Y'all can take child abuse. No, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna leave the kids out of this one. Y'all can take your wife cheating on you with your best friend, but you can't take watching one of your own get shot in the face because they decided to jump through a window. All right, Tucker. Tucker, you're the same person who said that white men shouldn't fight like they fought in that video that you commented on. Sounds like fatherless culture to me. Hey, white men, why do your women run your culture? Oh, shit. We said it. White women run white culture. Hey, Tucker, maybe you don't know this. You white boys are run by feminists. See how that works? Black people right now, the tide is turning. The men are taking their rightful place again. Y'all are regressing back to what you know. Your women in the Caucasus Mountains were the ones really whooping y'all's ass in there. Y'all jumped out them Caucasus Mountains in them caves to get away from them women because them women were tougher than y'all. Shit. I was almost at 100. That must have been like 9 white boys. They got mad that I said that. They about to go do a space on me. I don't give a damn. Once again, pull it up, pull it up. Your bootstraps. Get them tight.
I agree. It's mysterious, and I think
it's not mysterious, sir. It's made up.
Encouraging things is when I started to write this book a couple of years ago, and when I started even more thinking about writing this book a few years before that, a lot of this stuff felt very taboo to even mention, even though it's obviously, as you just noted, it's obviously self-evidently true, and therefore it shouldn't be taboo at all. And I think one of the encouraging things is that we're beginning to see people, and you've really been a stalwart on this, but there've been other folks in the media environment, folks like Matt Walsh and Charlie Kirk, and there have been politicians.
Ooh, we name dropping white supremacists. Go ahead. Charlie Kirk and Matt Walsh, 2 victims. So y'all call it. I call them supremacists. Y'all call them victims. One of us are going to be deeply disappointed when we present evidence. By the way, Mr. White Man, why didn't you ask old Charlie Kirk why he still hasn't mentioned Nathaniel Pineda? Oops. Why didn't you ask Matt Walsh why he's still being a cuck for the Daily Wire? He should just leave. Oh, let me guess. He's going to get fired too. And then he's going to run outside and say he a victim, right? Okay. You got it.
Guys like JD Vance.
Oh, JD Vance, another white supremacist.
And they aren't just saying like, hey, it's fine. You know, you can just go discriminate against white people and that's fine. We're not going to say anything, or we're going to be too cowed. We're going to be too intimidated. I've really seen an improvement in the dialogue just in the time even I've been writing this book. But at the same time,
when you wrote this book, sir, how many times did you shower in between? Oops.
There's still a long way to go before we really kind of reach a point where we can have a candid conversation about this stuff that is actually based on reality rather than a left-wing fantasy.
How long do you think is before they're going to ask for white people reparations? You know, for the victimhood they suffered since the 2000s.
I guess what bothers me a little bit is that, you know, the justification for hurting whites has always been effectively a species of the reparations argument. Like, you know, whites have hurt
what? Here we go.
Turn the barrel or something like that. You need to make up for something that your ancestors did.
But
that, I guess, kind of works sort of maybe if you're talking about the majority. But the second, once you're no longer in the majority, and that's going to happen very, very soon, maybe already has happened. We don't know because we don't know the real population numbers because of illegal immigration. But we're right on the edge of whites not being the majority. At that point, do whites get to say, well, now I want, you know, some advantage in college admissions. Now I want my kids to go to Harvard free, and I want government contracts in a preferred way. Like, what happens then?
Brother Cosmo Fury, good evening. I need you to remind me about this. Take your comment, copy it. I need you to remind me about that in about 15 minutes. I'm going to need you to do that for me, brother. Yes, I did. I actually have a commentary coming up about that on Saturday. Yeah. Model minority at it again. Now they being like they're adjacents, degenerates.
Or does the anti-white hate just get louder?
Anti-white.
Well, that's the concern. And I think one of the things, again, I talk about in the book is we are essentially moving, as you just alluded to what is effectively a post-white America. Now, how quickly we get that depends on whether Joe Biden ever decides that he's going to shut the border and whether the Republicans are ever actually going to do anything if he continues to refuse to.
Cowards. Cowards. You cowards. You fuckers voted them in and they told you that they were going to do nothing for you. You still voted them in because they were going to screw black people. And now they're screwing you. Cowards. Let's just do it. I don't want to hear no more. How come Maxine Waters, and I hate Maxine Waters with a passion, how you let Mad Maxine got more nuts than you white folk? At least she going to these politicians and interrupting their third course. You know, you white people love y'all escargot with the caviar on the side. Why y'all let her do that? Cowards. No. You know what that is, Bills fan? That's them gaslighting themselves. Because they run the system. They could easily have fixed it. They don't want to. They left that border open so they could become forever victims. Just like I told the black conservatives this morning, I'll tell them again, hey, you white conservatives, along with them white liberals, y'all are safe and stupid. Y'all are Spider-Man. You create your own villains so you could play victim and have everybody feel sorry for you. We ain't finna feel sorry for you over here. Now, y'all gonna call me off code. I understand. But tonight we're gonna troll white people. Who's ready to troll white people? Now, again, I'm gonna be off code playing this video. But Cosmic Fury brought up a very good comment when he said, them boys in that red pill space were talking about Becky versus BBC. Over 100 people in the room. Hit the like. I'm about to be off code. But I'm going to put out a disclaimer. This is for educational purposes and to troll white people. Hey, white men. Y'all know about this video. My people don't know about this video. I've alluded to this video for weeks. We're finally going to play it tonight. We're going to troll white people. Hey, white people, come over here. Don't sit near us because y'all smell like wet dog. Y'all go about 2 rows back because I want to keep the family up front. Y'all gonna ride. Y'all gonna ride the back of the bus this time. Who's ready to troll white people? Who's ready? We're gonna go troll white people.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
We love black guys!
What's up?
Yeah, we're gonna go here. Oh, we're gonna go here. Oh, I already hear him. Oh, I hear him. Stormfront is about to log in and break. Who ready? Who ready? One of the most, what they call it? One of the most copywritten videos on YouTube in history. Family, when I tell you this video was struck down 13 times, this video was struck down 13 times for cyberbullying, for hate speech. Yeah, let's see why. Fair use.
Yes! We love black guys!
What's up, guys? It's SoFlo Antonio, and this is SoFlo Comedy.
Well, look, they got a whole border jumper telling you that he finna put this up. Go ahead. That music sucks.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. Why? So you gotta elaborate now.
Just the life. Such a spirit within them.
Yes.
What is jungle fever? Does that exist?
Yes, it does exist.
And then you never go back?
No. Once
Never?
you go back, never go back. That's a mistake to go back.
What you have.
Hey, white people, how we feeling right now, white people? Yes, cyberbullying and hate speech. Hey, white people, how we feeling right now? Y'all white people on Twitter, how you feeling? This is the Daughters of the Confederacy on the liberal side. This is California. Oh, let me guess, y'all gonna tell me they lost, right? They're lost. They're lost in the sun, the ocean, and the Humboldt weed, right? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, college-age white girls. Go ahead, tell them how much you love black men.
Have any relationship with any black guys at all?
Oh, of course, man. Every day.
Every day. She took the bike. She finna drop all the jewels. How you young women be saying it? She about to drop all the tea. Go ahead.
It's all about this to this.
Yes, sir. Hey, white man, how we feeling? 3 of them just left. Shout out to them. They just left. I'm about to go on camera. She said it went from this y'all, this us. She said it's like this here. Is y'all shit is like what that thing? Y'all is like a green onion. Our shit is like a cantaloupe. She like that shit. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? I feel like everyone definitely has a jungle fever phase.
She said it. Maybe this is where the victimhood came in from.
Yeah, I think everyone goes through that phase too. Black guys are the best. Black guys have big dicks.
There it is. Her daddy must be proud. You know that. Well, you know what? I take that back. Fatherless culture. There you go. That's fatherless culture right there, right?
Do white girls like black guys?
Yes. Everybody loves a little chocolate.
What is jungle fever?
Once you go black, you can't go back.
Never?
Oh, yes, sir. We got to bring out the 90s tropes. Let's go. Hey, white man, how we feeling? Two of y'all came back. Y'all like what y'all saw. All right, go ahead.
Do white girls like black guys? That's the question.
Now, mind you, there's an Asian woman right there, too. Mind you. There's an Asian woman. She finna tell you how much she love black guys. Maybe.
We love that dark chocolate.
Ooh, dark chocolate. She didn't even say milk. She said dark chocolate. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Of course, okay.
Skin is beautiful. Oh my gosh, and their hair. Can I touch your hair?
Can I touch your hair now, brother? Now you know better. Your mama should have taught you that. Where's my book? Hang on, my G. See, you off code. I get it. It's California. You off code, sir. When she said that, things your parents should have taught you by Shahzad Ali. Go get that book. Y'all got plenty of bookstores in California. Go get that. One of the things in here is you never let somebody touch your hair. That is your power, sir. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. I might go download it. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. All right, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. That'd be fucked up. If I catch a copyright. Ooh, if I catch a copyright. If I catch a copyright, y'all gotta give me $100. If I catch a copyright, y'all gotta give me $100. I'm gonna play it low. Give me 1 second. We Noah Randall, shout out to you. You get the comment of the night. Because I wasn't even thinking that. I was not even thinking that. And shout out to you too, Miss Nisi, because you said it too. Shit. That's why. Fuck. I put MP4. I need an MP3. There we go. MP3. Let's see how long this is gonna fucking take. Fucking download already. Shit. Okay, you can't download music. You motherfuckers. I can kiss my ass. Just convert the damn thing. Damn, this thing's so... It can't be this hard. Pause. No, I'm not downloading no app. It can't be this hard to download a song. I don't want to download the video because then I got to go extract it and then go wait for it to upload. I don't want to do all that. Fuck, I'm going to have to go do all that. All right. You know what? We'll play the video while I go do that. Hang on 1 second.
Yeet. You feel me?
That nigga say yeet.
I didn't say anything.
Hell yes. That's what I said.
What's your definition of jungle fever then?
Well, let's see. I really like tigers and
I really like tigers.
I also really like jaguar. You're laughing.
It's always the redheads, right? That's what they say. It's always the redheads. Come on, lady. You know exactly what the fuck he was talking about. Come on now. Don't even do this. Shit. I want to really do that? You bastard, you. I like jaguars and I like tigers. You know she smoked weed. You know she smokes weed. Like, who says that? the fuck? If you downloaded the wrong fucking thing, I'm gonna spaz out on you. What is this? That's not what I even downloaded. Oh, Jesus. If you give me a okay, you asshole. Oh, that was smart. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it with the MP4. How many white boys you think just left when I started playing that video? How many you think left? The motherfuckers, they pissed, boy. They are full hot. They gonna flag the video.
We have no idea what she's talking about. I asked some question, wrong answer.
Do white girls like black guys?
Yes! We love black guys!
Why y'all letting her just grab the mic like that? I know why. I know why. I know why. Oh shit. I might have got it. Hang on, I might have got it. I might not have got it. Fuck. I might not have got it. All right. All right. Damn. I don't want to do all this. You see how hard it is? They try to make it so you can make your show awesome. You see how hard they make it? Fucking YouTube. But see, I'm doing this for y'all. Cause y'all are some creative motherfuckers. Y'all are really some creative motherfuckers. Cause I wasn't even thinking about playing no goddamn Stevie Wonder up in here. But y'all said y'all want to hear the Stevie real fast. All right, we're gonna play that Stevie real fast. All right, where's the export? We're going to go to MP3. Yes, y'all are watching me edit in real time. It's almost done. We got 3 seconds. All right, I'm back with y'all on StreamYard. It just finished. 70s. Appreciate you. Gotta go. We're gonna add this. What the fuck? Oh, that's why it was in this folder. What the hell? Oh. I gotta just quickly come on. All right, while that's loading in, we'll put it down low. Y'all want to start it over and then we play the music, or just keep going? That motherfucker said she looked like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Y'all are out of line. Leave her alone. Oh, keep going? Okay, Tori, you got it. All right, here we go.
Yes.
No, she hesitated. Yes. That means a no.
Yes.
Look, they even got the white man there. They go to biracial.
Do white girls like black guys?
Oh, absolutely. We love black guys. No, seriously, yeah. Now I'm into black guys, and you guys are the hottest. Okay, black guys have the ways with girls. White girls, black girls, Mexican girls, any type of race, you can get the black guy to fucking get in her pants. They know
She like old boy who said she like old boy who was on American Idol that one time. There we go. Hey, 3 more white boys left. Get some.
Jungle fever is a real thing.
Is it contagious?
But it's not for every black guy. Like, it depends on the guy.
If a white girl catches jungle fever, there's no going back.
There's no going back.
Absolutely none.
It's very contagious too. I have jungle fever. Yeah. Best friend.
Yeah. Seems like white guys are.
Hey, wait a minute, white man.
They are.
I get it. She got the cheeks all out. Y'all like it.
They are. Black guys have like the romance and the sex appeal.
And good butts.
We like we like the butts.
Jungle fever exists.
No, it's true. Once you go black, you never go back. It happens.
Jungle fever. We both can attest to that. Jungle fever is real, and jungle fever is real. The black guys have the ways of work. Once you go black, never go back.
Are white girls into black guys?
Yes. We like the way they move, the way they got the swagger.
They got the swagger.
They're hot and they're sexy.
We white have jungle fever. White girls have jungle fever. We like white boys, but we like black boys. We like the way they move.
Whoa,
white
whoa,
girls like black
no,
Yes.
no. We're not letting you get away with that. Hang on, we gotta shut the music off for a second. You do not, how are you gonna go do this interview for YouTube and social media and have the nerve to call black men boys? You know better than that. You see how their racism creeps out? You see that? Even in a fun situation, they still got to be racist. I know y'all gonna tell me she said white boys. We are menses. I just knocked my thing out. We are menses. Them is boys. She probably says nigger in bed. Anyway.
Hey, why do you think they would?
I'm not.
Are white girls into black guys?
Absolutely. Especially if they got a big booty.
Their
Yeah, it is.
fucking penis is literally 3 times fucking larger.
What is that?
Confidence rules.
What was that? What was that? Hold up. What was that? That chick looked like she was about to start a fire. And she ain't had no flint. Look.
Absolutely. Especially if they got a big booty.
Their fucking penis is literally 3 times fucking larger.
What is that? Hey, white man. Hey, this is y'all's queens, remember? This is what you take home to daddy. You know, after she's had her escapades in college. You always wondered why she came out with that black fraternity jacket. She just had it in her closet that one time. Chicken cutlets. No, those are chicken tenderloins. What is that? Family, I know an ass that would clear this. If she shook anymore, she go invisible.
Confidence rules.
Always have a bigger dick.
Are white girls into black guys?
Yes.
How come?
Because they're sexy. They're really, we love black guys.
Look at this white. Look at that loser ass white boy.
Okay, we only like black guys if their dicks are 10 inches or bigger.
10 inches?
This go by the age girl. I already
inches.
know it.
13 inches.
13 inches. That's what she said. 13 inches. There you go. We just trolled white people. I'm finna get this. They gonna take this video down for hate speech. Watch. Woo! That video was brought to you by Off Code 45. Billy D. Williams approves. Orbit, son, she was one of them homeboys in outer space. Nigga. Hey, did y'all ever hear the joke about the white woman who fucked the black guy in the name of?
In the name of national security.
There you go. They did that. We have obtained exclusive footage of when that one white girl Shout out to Keith Lee. That wasn't for you, brother. I was just saying that was a reaction. White men gonna see me on the street after playing that video, be like this here. Damn. They crashing out right now. Shook her kidneys. Bruh. She had her liver doing that thing was in the blender, son. Oh, listen, I'm going to get the copyright tomorrow. I know it. Or I'm going to get a notice saying that it got flagged. But it's going to be on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Shout out to Twitter. It's going to be on Twitter. Woo! Okay. Who wants to laugh now? We got to go back to this. We're not going to play it. But who wants to see what the comments look like? Family, when I tell you it was a whole victimhood, this was VA, Victims Anonymous, in here. But except they weren't anonymous. They told everybody who they were. Family, look at some of these comments. Now, shout out to First Dem News. Look, I cursed this motherfucker out. Anti-whiteism has been surging in the U.S. ever since Barack Hussein Obama was elected. Under Biden's got exponentially worse because of wokeism and the left going so extremely far left. Whites are now systemically discriminated against, and Biden's DOJ lets it happen. Oh, okay. So I told him, you sound like a victim, Paul. Get it out the mud. Shout out to Coach Corleone. He a battle rapper. Shout out to him. White tears. It really is disgraceful. The fact that it had gotten so bad was why I wrote the book. Here's the dude. You sound like a victim, sir. Watch this. He's going to block me after this. Stop being a victim. You wrote a whole book. You wrote a whole book. I'm just going to epically troll him. You wrote a whole book. Your privilege allowed you. No, wait. No, we can't say it like that. Your privilege and skin color afforded you. Damn, I can't spell tonight. I still can't spell. There you go. And skin color afforded you your victimhood. We're going to take out this first sentence because I don't want to say victim twice. You wrote a whole book. Your privilege and skin color afforded you your victimhood. Look at this. 100%. It's now 100% built into the democratic government system. This is not by accident. Part of the ruling class plan to turn everyone against everybody else. Breakdown of social cohesion. Divide and conquer. Cowards. We're going to tell them that. You sound like a coward. Go mobilize and fight for your right to be white. Go fight for your right to go be white, sir. Stop being a victim. Baby, white people being victims on Twitter. They said they victims. Yeah, but they over here saying that it's Obama's fault. Why they victims? Still. Yeah. Nice hair. Nice hair. I don't get no thank you. All right, fuck you then. I love you. What you mean, my mama? She just told me to do my show. I love that motherfucker. The Biden administration applauds it. Nice. Yo, look at this. Look at this. Your ex-husband was pissed that women and people of color were getting jobs. They didn't have to bid on simply because of their sex or skin color. Early 90s. What? Listen to him. Listen to him. Look, somebody wrote it in French. Look, Albert, was talking something. He talking French.
Who is we? Who is we?
Look, he's talking to himself in French. Go ahead, talk in French to yourself. I bet you he liked his own comment. Oh, maybe somebody took it back. How do you like your own comment? You're exactly on the bullseye. I've always said this. He started pushing this agenda directly after getting elected second term. Huh? What? If y'all talking about Biden, how did Biden get a second term? Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. When did he get a second term? Oh, you're talking about Obama? Oh, Lord. Sir, Obama was kissing y'all's ass. What do you mean? That man literally signed a whole bill that gave y'all extra protection from the police. What are you talking about? I almost want to say you sound pussy, but I know they ain't gonna limit my shit. Look at this. Don't be a victim. There you go. Don't be a victim. Look, yeah, yeah, we're not showing that. Dick Tim. Wow. The worst place for a black person is in a white person's imagination. DL Hughley actually said that. I'm actually shocked. Who'd he steal it from? What the hell is that? Okay. Let's see. It's surging in the UK too. Look at this. Misinformation report. This poster is a known Russian accent. Really? Oh, who gives a fuck? You're in a cult, bro. And without a lick of data or something, remember, victims don't come with stats. That's what they tell us. Victims don't have stats. All right, there you go. I almost want to play that video again, but nah, y'all had enough of that. So we're gonna do this. Who want to talk? I should have had some of y'all up when I had that video. That'd have been funny. That would have been funny. Look at white people be victims. Look at this. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, white people being victims. Who wants to see more victims? Do y'all want to see more victims? I'm going to show you more victims. Watch this victim right here.
Percent.
Yeah, bro, this is the question. Y'all
I would not let him go in there if we can. I don't know.
You want to say something stupid? Drop N-word, just slap him in the face.
So I'm doing an interview, sir.
Are you doing an interview? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm moving on. I work right there. I'm talking on the phone. You got a problem? Yeah, we're just trying to do it. Okay, cool. I appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, you should mind.
Go fight, my nigga. Yeah. Wait a minute. You the mayor of San Jose. Go fight. That black man right there. Go ahead. Tell him, listen, get the fuck out of here before I call police on you. Go ahead. That's what y'all like to do, right?
I'm going to go do what going to do right before you walked up. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes. First of all, hold up. What? No, bro. Hold up. No. Let go. Hold on a second. Let go. I will smack you right now, bitch. I will smack you. You want to get smacked?
Look, they backed up. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, that's a fight video. Never mind. Can't show that. I get in trouble. That's a fight video. Y'all want to see the rest? We fixing to do this here. We fixing to put this in the chat. There you go. Y'all can see the rest of that. Victims. No, you guys are cowards. Cosmic Fury, hello.
Yo, what's going on, man? Good evening.
Same old is laughing at cowards.
I know, man. It's crazy. I couldn't make it through the first few minutes of that when you first posted it on X. I was like, no, No, I was like, come on, Tucker. Like, come on. Did we going
No,
with
see,
this?
there you go again. There y'all go again. What? Nah, come on. Y'all gotta say it right.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker.
You gotta say it right.
Yeah. So let me get this straight.
Wait, whoa.
Who
Oh,
this?
no. I
Who
gotta go
this?
cook Amanda Seals.
Oh,
Oh, she gonna get cooked even harder.
let's hear this.
Fam, I listened to that whole interview. Fam, this woman said that she clinically got diagnosed with autism. This chick went on IG and said it was self-diagnosed. And y'all wonder why, and she wonders why nobody likes her. What? Wait, I gotta hear this. Hold on.
Okay.
If she really said this, oh, I'm cooking her.
They cut out at the end. He was asking, "No, I have not been clinically diagnosed by a doctor because I'm not paying $10,000."
But you said somebody said that you were on the spectrum. You went to go to a doctor. Everybody was fighting for you in the comment thread.
Oh my God.
And she wonder why nobody like her.
Yeah.
I think she bipolar. I ain't even gonna hold you. I
It's
think she
something.
bipolar.
It's something. Preach said. He was like, that's why some people. She was talking about herself. I think people don't like me because this and that. And he was like, that's why some people don't like you. He was like, why don't nobody like you?
Oh, I got to bookmark this. Nah, she gonna get cooked. Maybe Saturday night we're gonna cook her.
Oh my God.
Maybe Saturday night. Saturday Night Seals. That's what I might call the show. Saturday Night Seals.
That hug part was cringe, bro. I was like,
Oh, I saw
no.
that.
I know. I think
Bruh.
you posted. I was like, no, you gotta be kidding me.
Bruh, how did y'all talk to this woman for 3 hours?
I don't know, dangle keys in front of her face.
But anyway, back to the white girls. Woo!
Yo, like I think I put in the comment section. It was a video that Phil put up on the Black Congregation channel, and it was a woman sitting in her car. Becky saying how her community is obsessed with our phallus. I like no shit. Like we didn't know that.
Facts.
Yo, like they cannot leave us alone about it. It's like that comment you told me to remind you of, but you already jumped on it. I'm like, I couldn't believe this is what happened. Like I could tell you this.
We love black guys!
Here we go.
I had to fuck with him. I had to.
Yo.
Woo!
Yeah, they don't. It's funny how.
Okay, I know.
I don't know.
Give me a line one time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now cut the bed. Jesus.
Yo, so you notice about Tucker, right? You know he was like,
You did it again.
oh, I'm sorry.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker.
You got to say it right.
You know what? I'm gonna just say, like what's those things that put out hemorrhoids before Tux? I'm gonna just call them Tux. Okay.
You mean preparation tuck?
It was other ones called another company called Tux also that was in competition with Preparation H.
I don't know. I ain't never had
I date myself with that. You forget you forget I got a lot of
you
gray
can
on my
date.
beard.
Listen, I saw it in the store.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this dude actually just went on. What was that? I was trying to think of. He said a while ago that I just lost it. Like I just had it on the tip of my I just was about to say it, but I can't. You know what? Fuck this dude. Fuck him. I can't. I have nothing to say about him anymore. It doesn't even surprise me anymore that he's saying something like this. Does it surprise anybody else in the comment section? I don't think so.
Forever victims.
Forever. And it's funny, like you kicking, we not even on a victim pedestal. We just telling you the shit still is going on. Do something. If y'all did something about it, we would maybe be like, you know what? Okay. All right. We chill. Yeah, let's just like let's give each other a pound. We good. We gonna be over there. Y'all be over there. Y'all don't be like that. Y'all can't leave us alone. But yet now when the gun gets turned back on you, guess what happened? You feel some sort of way.
We love black guys!
Keep reminding her.
That's what happens when
It's-
when she found out daddy becoming white supremacist.
Exactly. She's like, oh, okay. Word. I go to school with a lot of them. Now I'm gonna get stretched by them. Pause.
You lucky you said that.
Fucking around with you. I gotta say that shit.
Yes, sir.
And especially when the no name Prince from Nigeria is around, I gotta say halt. So yeah,
Shout out to this biracial. Shout out to that biracial.
speaking of that, guess who thumbnail popped up when I was looking up something just a moment ago? Your girl, Amala.
Why you following her?
I don't follow her. Her thumbnail popped up. I do not follow that heifer. Mm-mm.
What's she talking about?
No, it's just something about, are black women really done dating black men? I'm like, oh, shut up, bitch.
What did I tell y'all, family? What did I tell y'all weeks ago months ago when I told you that she's leaving PragerU? What did I tell you? They ain't got no content. I told y'all this.
You trying to hustle into Cynthia G's territory now that she's gone? Jesus Christ.
No, it's not even Cynthia G. She's trying to griff into what's hot right now. The hot thing is talking about relationships. What did I tell y'all? They ain't got no content.
A lot of them don't. A lot of them, men and women have become reaction channels, man. Or
Because
celebrity
again,
gossip.
that's the easiest form of content on this app. It's easy. TikTok is easy to just react to shit.
Oh, speaking of TikTok, you got that in the reserves?
For what?
You know that's now that they time is up. I know you added something new yesterday.
Oh, you mean hold your own nuts? That was old. That was from when they signed the bill originally.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, that was from when they did the initial vote. I just
so-
didn't update it.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't got. Listen, no, I have an idea how I'm gonna update that shit. That shit's
I can't wait.
hilarious. That shit's gonna be hilarious.
Yo, what program you use, man? Because
Wondershare, brother.
Wondershare, gotcha.
Yeah.
You
think I got this song? Listen, listen. How you think I got some of that shit that quick?
I noticed that. I mean, but you know that sound of that girl sniffling her nose that grossed me out. That shit, it made me laugh at the same.
Life has definitely been lifing. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with.
Get some. Oh man, family. I need everybody to get up wherever y'all at and give yourselves a bow.
All right.
We outlasted the grifters. I know it's not easy. We had 6-7 figure channels.
What about the religious grift that your girl Kunis is doing now?
Oh, she getting ripped apart for that. Like I said, once you leave your platform talking all that anti-black shit, you ain't got no content. Notice, family again. She got her own channel. She ain't putting nothing up. Where's her video on how she had that journey to becoming a Roman Catholic? That griff.
A Roman Catholic. She got
one of the worst Catholics.
She got 3 children. She know what they
that
do
mean?
to boys, right?
What that mean? Oh, again, family. Again, she her kids are out there. Just so y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are out there now. Yeah, see, look, last time 3 years ago live, I'm finna show you. Her last uploaded video was a month ago.
I don't know how dudes can be like, yo, how can we be what?
Oh shit,
Look.
y'all didn't even see it. My bad.
Here it is. Let me take a look.
Look. That's her last uploaded video.
All I can see.
And this is old.
Damn.
This is old because look at the face. That's old.
Speaking of faces, that's what I've been trying to say. That picture of her without makeup, I'm like, bro.
Don't make me do it because I'll go get it.
Find it.
Nah, I'm good. It's too late for that. I don't need no nightmare.
What do you mean? I mean, it ain't.
No, the
It
picture
ain't
I'm
Keke
talking about
Palmer
is when
bad.
she had the herpes sore.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
ain't
I'm not
Keke.
doing that to the family. Not this late.
No, that should be more of a deterrent for us to not
She got
welcome
the
her back
white
in.
man, and he love that shit.
You know, because we might invite her to the barbecue and somebody might accidentally drink from a glass, and we
Listen, will
all
you leave that
fuck.
white man alone? He got Kundurella. He good.
You know, some one of these coons are gonna invite her to the barbecue and they're gonna drink from
And
a
they're gonna put her
glass.
in the back. She gonna put you in the back in the picture. She gonna be next to that MAGA Hulk nigga, and he gonna cover her. We ain't even gonna know she there.
Who talking about Zeke?
No, the MAGA Hulk nigga,
Oh, it's so
the big
many,
muscular nigga.
so many of them that work out.
I'm
That
surprised Zeke Arkham ain't blocked me yet. Oh, hypocrite ass nigga. Talking about he gonna go knock out some white man. Go ahead, go do that, sir. In New York, go do that.
Oh my!
You finna go see some white supremacy, boy. They finna treat him like Trump. No, they gonna treat him like that black guy down here in Atlanta.
Let him start something with a cop over there. Forget it.
Oh, he a cop. He think he gonna stop? They gonna beat it, man.
Them flatfoots are gonna.
No, he ain't even gonna get them flatfoots. He gonna get the border jumper flatfoots.
Oh, they even worse because they gotta compensate. They gotta make sure Zaddy, you know, they impressing Zaddy. They even worse. I've been pulled over by a South Borderian dude.
Hey,
on
watch
Palisade.
yourself. Jason Whitlock said that's not that you can't use that as an excuse. Remember, be careful.
Please.
Be careful.
Please. He can't use the fact that the soda says died on it as an excuse either. Fuck out of here.
Listen, hey, what kind of car you drive?
For me?
Yeah.
2023 Sonata.
Do you have the work in the car?
Not Sonata, Elantra.
Do you have the work in the car? Do you have the work in the trunk?
No, I don't.
You got to be careful with the work, especially when you put the baby in there. Go to Martin Lamont Hill. Got to be careful with the work.
I remember that shit last night. I was like, no.
That was this morning. What do you mean last night?
You know
what
what I mean.
Morning.
You know.
No, I don't. You said this morning.
Well,
you said last night. That was this morning.
My bad, man. It's all blurred. You do a lot of live.
He's still up there. Should we put? I'm saying, how I pull up on this thing?
Some Hamas debate. I was visibly frustrated.
Please tell. Hey, wait. Kira Clark is a member. Kira Clark. Tell him to get me up in there.
And yet simultaneously,
where's his StreamYard link?
And that's a hell of a mixture.
Hang on,
when you're
Kira
like
Clark. I did not know
down
this.
To people as if you're not dumb.
Wait a minute.
And so that's frustrating to me. I was a little frustrated at the end of the debate. I mean, at the top of the debate too, because a lot of the questions I was.
I want to do a double stream right now.
Were questions that I wasn't prepared for, and by prepared for, meaning
right now
they didn't give me the questions ahead of time, although they promised. So if you do an Oxford style debate, they're supposed to be emotional on the floor, and then the people.
Let's see if this man gonna let me up. You got anything else, Cosmic Fury?
Affirmative, the other does the
opposite. Go ahead, man. I'll check.
I was told we're going to do like 8 questions, and
I'm bring you up in a minute. Community. Give me 1 second.
But they didn't do that. The questions were not Oxford style. Number one, and number two.
What's up?
They came out the gate with questions.
Evening. I cannot believe you played the video with the girls. But go ahead on, talk to him. Go ahead. I know you're.
No. I'm gonna see if he gonna pull up. I'm gonna see if he gonna see my comments. See if he gonna let me pull up. How you pull up?
That's funny.
Damn, he don't have no link.
I know he don't have a link in there. I check it every once in a while, but I've never seen the link in there. Shout out to StreamYard. Shout out to all of our companies.
Oh, Kira Clark said he wants to debate me. Go ahead. Come on. I want to debate him. Come on.
Okay. Look.
Let me see.
Yeah. Like, I'm actually excited watching this. I just kind of want to see how this plays out.
At the end of the day,
he might answer. Wait a minute. He might answer. I see him type.
I didn't.
Why you stuttering, my nigga? Let's go.
Because I know what I know and I know what I don't know, and I felt
he about to drop balls.
Comfortable, completely confident in my knowledge of the subject matter. So I didn't need to know the questions ahead of time because I knew plenty of information and plenty enough to win. And that kept me calm too. Yes, that was the Chabad house. But I was told that the audience will be mixed, half Palestinian supporters, half Israeli supporters.
He gotta go sleep.
That's what made me ask when I came in the room, how many of you all identify as pro-Palestinian? I was trying to see how far from the case that was. And there were like 2 people that raised their hand. you know, they tried to set me
I need to know why you had to work in the car next to the baby.
But,
I need to know that. How you had a baby in the truck?
devil plans a plan, the law plans a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Most unfortunate for the baby.
You can't have baby in here
Let's
on
see
the
here.
work.
There's a couple more questions I wanted to take. See, shout out. I'm sorry. I was winding down doing my goodbye, and then everybody popped back up in the joint. Everybody popped back up like, we got questions, and they said they had questions. So I wanted to answer their questions. Parker said, just want to say those TMZ dudes did not know what the F they were talking about when they interviewed you, but you did a good job as always. Thank you. I was on TMZ the other day, and Harvey was basically pressing me on free speech and campus safety. And a thing that I wish I would have said to Harvey, who I like a lot, and I get along with a lot, we just disagree on this issue.
Wow,
Is
that's interesting.
being uncomfortable is
No,
not
he's
the
talking about
same as
Harvey
being
Levin.
unsafe. And a lot of the students on campus that say they feel unsafe are actually just uncomfortable. And look,
would you ever host
if you've been
person? He know better than that.
Denying Palestinian freedom your whole life, either not in terms of you being
Last
a
time he
denier,
talked to
like
people up
you're
front, they
imposing
said, "You
laws,
want to get him,"
but in the fact that you just never considered Palestinian liberation or
I gotta
freedom,
give him
or
credit though.
you
We don't want
embraced
people that are members. How
Zionism
much he
as the
charge?
norm
How
of
much
how
he
to
charge?
live in the world, and how
$4.99,
not just the Israeli
$9.99.
state should function, but how the
Hey, so
United
who
States
is
should function in
buying
relation to the Israeli
$100?
state. If you've always grown
You
up
get the
normalizing
credit?
Zionist values,
Can I use
then
that?
yeah, when you suddenly start
on,
hearing about one-state solutions
IMDb?
and shifting
Damn, you get
demographics,
all
yeah,
of
it
this?
might
If you get
feel
$100
uncomfortable.
professional
That
consulting
don't mean
members
you're
for
unsafe.
professional video consulting
And
sessions.
sometimes people got to be uncomfortable.
Members will be featured in at least 2 videos per year.
You covering the USC cancellation of commencement later. I'm gonna cover it right now, Chad. It was the last thing I wanted to do on the Gaza update, but I can do it right here since people are
Sir,
still
you
in the
know
room.
what Gaza is. Don't do that.
Just give me 1 second.
You know what Gaza is.
Let me pull up the. I'm doing this in real time. That's what I like about. This is what I love about YouTube is that we can just change course. We can just have a
Damn, Kira Clark.
conversation.
Shut up, Kira Clark. She paid for
And-
membership just to tell me he ain't black first.
I don't have to.
Wow.
We can just change the conversation, and that's
Wow.
So,
they gonna kick her out the room.
But I do like to make some
You
small,
not gonna refer no membership.
some small changes.
She blocked next stream.
And the reason why I like to make
Watch
some
this.
small changes
I'm
is
finna
just
get
for edits later. So like when we
Mark Lamont
put
Hill.
the content out tomorrow as a separate thing,
And
people will
we
know
both agree
what the hell.
that the Gaza
So give me 1 second just to make a banner. But yeah, if y'all didn't know
about
the
So
USC
after you type his name, put a Q dot. So he'll see that it's a question. You know, that's how I usually do it in the stream, like at Twitch. Put a Q with a dot and then put your question. So it'll like kind of pop up in his visual, you know.
Q with a
see,
dot.
I'm a one
Yeah,
man
Q with a
band
dot.
here.
Let him know like it's a question.
The University of South.
Oh, you mean like a
fuck that one up? 3, 2.
Yeah, like the
University of Southern California has officially
and then the
canceled.
capital
Wait, say that again. How you do that?
I said a Q, then a colon, then the question. That's like a StreamYard thing or like a streamer thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like this?
Yeah. So he can just automatically know that's a question. Yeah.
Oil, water, and arable land.
Now he ain't gonna answer you, but I'm just saying.
I know. But it's gonna be there. Unless
It
somebody
will
blocks
replay in the algorithm. Yeah, it'll be there.
the oil that Israel covets. It didn't even work. Okay. I'll go leave that there, but what's going on? We gonna troll this motherfucker.
This will be the stream that will get you the email from the people in the morning. I've got one or two of those.
Shit. No, you know what? They're gonna one of them is gonna look. It's like, who is this nigga? And they're gonna see that video that I did with him and Jason. He'd be like, oh wait, this nigga might be on my side. Let me go hit him up, and then he come out of there. He gonna have gray hair.
My word. That would be a bigger disaster than the Bucci Bear, and that was a disaster. Were you there that Sunday? Actually, there. I don't even know how I ended up there that Sunday live. Like, but that was
a beautiful live.
That was some epic content, and you know, it was almost one of those moments where, like, you're watching one of those old, like, 70s Godzilla, King Kong, and I'm just in the theater rooting for the harbor. Like, they're fighting, and I'm rooting for the water. Like, just
you go out of this motherfucker. Look, he calls my show this comment thread. She finna get kicked out.
I told you.
Debating to win the audience are two different things, bro.
Oh wow.
Okay. So what? Tell this man to come over here. You know what? I'm gonna do it on X. I'm gonna do it in the morning. I'm like, Mark, I would like to talk to you about this Gaza situation why black people shouldn't be concerned.
Yeah.
I know that'll get him to come talk to me.
Were you there for the one with the guy? Remember that was he an ex law enforcement PC person? It was after the Bucci Bear one, and it's another
Bucci Bear? Let's see. Because he ain't finna answer me. Let me see. Was it live or was it
I
uploaded?
think that was a lie, but it was even worse. It was another one where he brought the conservatives up like on a Sunday, or it was like a late evening thing. And it was a tragedy. Remember, the guy couldn't remember his facts, and he called Lamar. He called him the whole thing of that one was he called him a Democratic shield or some other stuff, and like it was real vulgar and rude.
You said was it this one? Hassan Abi?
No. This was gosh, I wish I could remember what because like I said, it was one of those ones where he brought a conservative. Yeah, and it's like literally the last couple of weeks. Where he brought the guy
was
on
the 19th.
Maybe that was the one because whatever the tweet was that the man sent out to him was so reckless. It was like rude. Like, I mean, like there's a way to talk to somebody if you don't agree with their opinion. And it was like a bunch of like a BAN in there or something. Like it was like reckless.
You call him the old bitch ass nigga?
Might have been, I try to keep it PC in case this
ain't PC over here.
Look, the YouTube cops come for us, Lord, because they will.
He called him bitch ass nigga?
Yeah, like this something don't know nothing. He just a shield for the Democratic Party or something. And so of course, Lamar Hill prides himself on being a part of the Green Party and some other things that he do. And I let everybody live. I'm for freedom and liberty, whatever. But I wish you could see it because it was even more wild than the Bucci Bear interview. Because one of the things he said was he missed the days when black men were respectable. And so Mark Lamont Hill kept trying to pin him down. Okay, Zach, give us a time period, almost like the Make America Great Again. Okay, then tell us the year, date, timestamp of when it was great.
Brilliant,
and
courageous.
Unfortunately, he couldn't.
Damn.
And so he said, well, like the 1950s when they used to dress in suits and, the black men were respectable. And of course, Mark Lamont Hill goes in like, okay, so would that be the 1950s where we saw, Emmett Till put on the cover of Jet magazine? Would that be those 1950s? It's like they want this victimhood, like going back to your original video, which why we're up here. They want there's almost like a trauma Olympics that they're trying to win that we don't even want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't get put on the starting block in the trauma Olympics. Like, we're all down here because of somebody else's machinations. And yet you were the person who organized the race and you got the gun in your hand to start the race, but you also want to be in the race. Like you can't do that. That's not how racing works. And so I find a lot of this content that we're going through to just be a rehashing of what we saw in the 1870s. So they've gotten reparations before, remember? In the 1870s, when the planter class, the Hayden-Tillman Compromise comes along, not only do they get paid from the federal government at the end for their quote-unquote lost property, hence the census is a thing, at the end of the compromise, everywhere except for basically like North and South Carolina, which is why you have the Gullah Geechee people that are still there, the planter class all across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, they all got their land back, like almost all of it. And so we've given them reparations in so many ways, because if you think about reparations as just an allotment from an account, it's an expenditure for a liability. It'd be no different than an insurance company paying out a claim from a car wreck. Think about the GI Bill. Think about the way they built the suburbs. Most people may not know this. The suburbs were literally built with large tracts of land that were literally purchased. They went out and found developers to come in and build the houses. Then they went out and found the people. So that means the houses and the land were already pre-planned, and they literally went out and gave these people zero interest mortgages for 30 years in the 1930s and 40s. So what happens when you stay in a house 35 years and you die? What happens to all that equity? What happens to all that transfer? And that don't even go into the story about the Freedman Bank. Remember, the Freedman Bank is something that happens with these huge bank runs. We always think about 1929 and the big collapse. And the only reason why that's a big date in my family is my grandmother was born in February 1930. And I just buried her in February. So she was 6-week-old, 3-month-old baby in February of 1930 when she's born. But before those, there were a series of bank runs. One of the biggest ones was the Freedman Bank. And when the Freedman Bank fails, instead of getting the 40 days, they go to the news. They tell people to go out and work, earn the money. You got all these skills. That's that foolishness that you're now hearing coming out of places like Florida. You got all these wonderful skills that technically you would have had anyway because, these are not people without agency and intellect to gain and acquire skills needed for human living. But they tell them, okay, so we're not going to give you that because it's after 1878. Just go out and work, get money. Okay, so they did, but you can't regular bank and there's no FDIC at the time. So they established this Freedman's Bank. But when the Freedman's Bank collapsed, there's about 30 to 40 million in deposits in this bank. And it is like 100%, 99% African-American deposits, but they've got white trustees over the bank. They tell them, wait 6 months. We're going to stabilize the markets and you'll be able to go back and get your deposits. When they go back in 6 months, that 30 to 40 million is now $3 million. Adjusted for, this is now without the inflation of like being able to carry that forward from the 1890s until 150 years later. Even in that term of $30 million in those deposits, that's $780 million in today. That was $750 million that they blew through. And those people had nothing. So when I hear people talk about their systemic racism and the foolishness, as an ex-teacher retired now, in a study, even of the record that they left, as flawed as it is, as much as they try to make it a victor song, a hero's tale, the details are there to show that it is really a very vicious and intentional and with malice. And it's not going to change. So when I see the little girls at the beach and stuff, like, that's been who you are, and that's almost epigenetic, to use one of my words, is trying not to get you any more less demonetized than you probably already are. Because I don't want them striking you. But those things are most important.
It's fine. They took away 3. They took away 3 of my subscribers today. No, 4, and they gave me 1 back. They're so nice.
Blessed be in the name that He gives.
Shout out to the Most High.
Yes. Well, thank you. I just wanted to stop by, and like when I saw the topic, I knew what he's on. Like, I'm very.
They gave me another 1 back.
Oh. Being generous with the collection plate. They put a few coins in the collection plate.
Shit.
That's one of the subscribers back. Yeah, that's another thing about creating our own spaces. So, the communities that we have here where we can reach wider audiences are very important because we do need to be able to do that. But there also needs to be spaces where we can come and have community conversations. Like, just like you have conversations at the Applebee's, there's also a different conversation you're going to have at the kitchen table.
Yes, ma'am. That's why we do members only.
Yes. Well, thank you again. You have a wonderful night. And
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you still got an hour to enjoy. So shout out to you. Hey, white boys.
We love black guys!
Woo, they mad. This was fun. Sometimes it's fun, and it's midnight, and it's Friday. So yeah, we about to get up out of here. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, we'll try to be better next time. Hey, Tucker. Oh wait, I gotta say it right. I'm gonna violate my own damn rule.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker.
A black Somali suspect.
Tucker.
So I sent Mark Lamont Hill that tweet about Gaza. I want to see if he's going to answer it. Maybe you'll ask me to come. I ain't caping for him. You see my thing right there. I stand with Black America. I'm just going. He's like, you're not gonna stand for them? Nope. I'm standing with my people. You want code? That's what I'm standing with. We over here. That's where our energies are gonna do. So who are you gonna vote for? Who I'm gonna vote for? That's an interesting question. We have an answer right there. We're voting for the couch. He said, what does that mean? You know exactly what it means, sir. We voting the couch. A lot of my people are telling me they're not gonna go outside and vote for this. I'm just telling my people, go vote them all out. Everybody gotta go. Local and state. That's Congress. Everybody gotta go. And let's get our black grassroots candidates in there that's going, and other people that are going to push the agenda of true America first and to get black people right. Black people right first, then rest of America. When you do that, then we will participate and we'll be good in 2028. We're still thinking about 26. But until then, I will see y'all down the road because we're going to cook Amanda Seals. She going to hate me because I'm going to do that on Instagram too. She's going to see it and she's going to hate me. I don't care. I don't care. And we're going to tag her in it. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have big fun. But anyway, y'all take care. Stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. Word of warning. Do not be like Tucker Carlson and white people and act like victims. Don't do that. Get it out the mud. Show them how we get it out the mud. But good night.
At the end of the day gotta end.